Yeah, the Montreal Canadiens defeat oh wait, the team who won that game ended up with a loss on the score sheet thanks to a weak-ass penalty call and a complete fluke bounce. Very nice. That's just the salt talking, guys. I cannot believe the Habs managed to give up a 3-0 lead after the first period to lose. The Toronto Maple Leafs defeat the Montreal Canadiens 6-3 on Hockey Night in Canada. Oh, unbelievable, and it absolutely pains me to admit it, but the Leafs deserved that win. Unreal. Now, I will say I got to enjoy this game with my father, which was an absolute pleasure, but let's start from the beginning here. The Habs go up early by a goal from Andrew Shaw, banging in front of the net, and he beats Freddie Anderson, and then we go up 2-0 with a very nice play from Jeff Petrie, the patience he showed, carrying the puck over the blue line, and then the spinner-rama pass to Tatar through traffic, who had a ton of space, and he walks in and snipes it over the glove of Freddie Anderson, and then the Habs go up 3-0 by a snipe from Jeff Petrie himself on the power play, once again over the glove of Freddie Anderson. But then we go into the second period, and the Leafs get a power play, and I don't know what it is, but it seems like Austin Matthews is in the head of Carey Price. We've seen him snipe at top cheese on Price numerous times, but he had the wherewithal to keep it low along the ice, and he beats Price clean, 5-hole, before he can even go down. What a shot. He's got such a unique shot that is so hard for goaltenders to read. And you know what? After this, I think was the key to the Toronto Maple Leafs win. That save by Freddie Anderson on Paul Byron's breakaway, and then another nasty save by Freddie Anderson on Max Domi, just gets the pad on it. The Leafs had a ton of momentum after that first goal. It cued the comeback, really. But if the Habs could have just buried that goal, either Byron or Max Domi, to make it 4-1, the game likely would have been over at that point, but it just didn't happen, and you got to give it to the Leafs. They came out with a ton of energy after that absolutely disastrous first period by them, with all the giveaways leading to Montreal's goals. They came out strong in the second period, and you could tell they were desperate for the points after their 3-game losing streak, and it showed, and Montreal ended up deserving the fate that they got. But I do have to say, in that second period, that was a weak call on Arturi Lehkonen. Freddie Anderson comes out to play the puck, and I don't get this. Goalies are out of their crease, in possession of the puck. What is Lehkonen supposed to do at that point? Just stop up and allow Freddie to make a clean play? And it even looked like Lehkonen tried to avoid him. It was accidental contact, and the refs make the call anyway. The start of the game, it seemed like the refs were going to allow the Habs and the Leafs to just play, and I was excited, but to have that weak call. But anyway, you got to give it to the Leafs. Whether they deserve that power play or not, they capitalized on it, which is something it seems that the Montreal Canadiens cannot do. And that play by the Leafs on that power play, the fake shot, then it goes down to Patty Marleau, and he throws it cross crease over to Tyler Ennis, and he buries it on Carey Price. What a play. Got to give credit where credit is due. It's 3-2 at that point, and then we go into the third period. We get that fluky ass bounce. But at the end of the day, as much as I want to chalk this loss up to an absolute fluke and luck for the Toronto Maple Leafs, if they weren't controlling the pace of play from basically the second period on, they wouldn't have had the opportunity to get that luck in the first place. So it is what it is. The Habs deserve their fate there, and they get the fluke bounce, and it goes to William Nylander, of all people. And the season that he's been having so far, I almost thought he was going to miss the net, but he didn't, and it is tied at that point. And then at the end, Zach Hyman with the game-winning goal, grinding out in front of the net like he does best, and he gets it for the Leafs. They end up getting a couple empty netters, and that is the game. Now, how long is it going to be before this Montreal Canadiens team gets their power play fixed? I understand that they scored one tonight, but that was not a power play goal. That was a one-man show by Jeff Petrie showing off his skill. It is absolutely ridiculous. The Habs had an opportunity to go up 4-3 in the third period with a power play, and not only do they absolutely waste it, but they allow multiple odd man rushes, which is absolutely absurd. Come on. It is ridiculous. Oh. And if they don't get it fixed by the end of this season, someone has to be held accountable. It's unbelievable. It's an absolute miracle that they are where they are in the standings with a power play that is dead last in the NHL. That's a tough loss, guys. We're suffering together. We got New Jersey on Monday. Now we desperately need those points. And to shed a positive light on this, at the end of the day, the Habs are having a very good season, and I do think they can still rebound from this and have a good road trip and still push for the playoffs. But at the end of the day, this power play definitely needs to be fixed if they want to do anything, if they do make the playoffs. So we got New Jersey Monday. Need those 2 points. Let me know what you thought about this loss in the comments. And of course, hit that like and subscribe button if you like my videos. You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at ScotianCanadien. Cheers, guys. Go Habs, go. Fuck!